So what we're both going to do for a few minutes is we're just going to relax, close our eyes, allow the angels to make the link, and let's see what they have to say. Okay?
Okay.
Are you a very spiritual man?
Yes.
Okay, the first thing I said to the angel is what a lovely angel called Anne that I work with, and she's the angel I go to. And when I said to her, please tell me about the man in front of me, she said, what a wonderful spiritual man that you have in front of you. She's making me feel that you have a wonderful connection to that world of light. I feel you embrace it every day in your life, do you?
Yes, I meditate.
Okay,
do yoga
it's like
every
you have all these spiritual practices
Yes.
that you do, but it's like you're always searching and looking for the answers to a lot of things.
Yes.
Is there a little bit of a theologian in there?
What is the thing?
A theologian is a person that wants to learn how the whole universe
Yes,
works
yes.
and everything that it contains in it.
Yes, yes.
And that theologian would believe in the power of God or the power of spirit, angels, would also believe in the power of ascended masters that might have an interest in past lives, reincarnation.
Yes, yes,
Does that make sense? And I kind of feel a lot of your life, that has been your life. Am I right?
Yes.
And I think it has changed you in many ways. I'm not quite sure how it's changed you, but I just kind of feel it gives you a more fulfilling and peace in your life. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Are you still learning today?
Still.
Yeah.
Every day.
Do you ever think that you could be a doctor of spirit? Don't ask me where I'm going, but I'm going with her.
Doctor of Spirit.
Yeah.
I just go. I don't want to have titles. You know.
No, it's not a title. You're not. She's not putting a title over your head.
I want knowledge and experience.
Yeah. Is there a healing? Is there a healer in you?
I
So
feel
when, right, can,
with hands. you
with
know.
hands, okay.
Yes.
So when she goes to Doctor of Spirit, she's not giving you a title, she's just making reference to something that she is aware in you.
Yes.
Because she's making me feel there is a wonderful spirit in you, and it's a spirit that's always giving. Does that make sense? You like to help the underdog,
Yes.
or you like to show people there's always another way in life, that we all have choices, but it's up to us, the roads we choose to go.
Yes.
And I feel like there's a lovely healing energy within you. And I feel like when you're doing healing on people, people feel very comfortable within your energy field, because they feel like there was somebody very honest, somebody that's very caring, but also somebody who won't judge them, will accept them openly. Is she right? Because I haven't got a clue.
Yes.
Is she right?
If she said, she's always.
But do you
right.
agree with her? Because
I
the
agree.
message is never for me, it's always for the person in front of
I
me.
agree with everything what she said.
And
because
she's making me feel that you're on this wonderful, wonderful journey. And all the time you're on this journey, you're growing all of the time. And as you're growing, you have a wonderful way of inspiring people to find their own light within. Do you ever want to teach what you've learned?
Yes, I teach and I learn.
Yeah.
all the
Well,
time.
I think we're always learning with the world of light.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't just stop, it goes. But she's kind of making me feel, she's making me aware that you're growing more.
I think I'm open for all kinds.
Yeah,
all
but
kinds
it's
of
like,
spiritual ways.
but when she calls you the doctor of spirit, what she's calling you is a teacher of spirit. It's like you could work with groups of people.
I work with.
Does that make sense? And you can teach them how to tap in to their own inner light, their own potential. But I feel I love to do breathing with the angels, breath work. Do you do breath work?
Yes, very much.
Because she's making me aware he likes to do what you do.
Pranayama.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And do you believe in the ascended masters like Yogananda, Moses?
I tell you, I don't have to believe.
No.
Because I know.
The only reason, well,
I know.
I don't know anything about you.
I know.
All I'm asking is because they're all there around you. So if ascended masters are around you.
Yeah.
So if they're coming into my reading to you, they're telling me that they play a role in your teachings, or you pass on their teachings.
Do you know maybe which master was there? Yogananda?
Yogananda? I don't know much about him.
Okay.
Moses.
Moses.
I have never met Moses in a reading, but Moses is standing
Who else can you
with me.
see?
Well, I have Buddha, but Buddha.
Yes.
Does that make sense? The Buddha is there.
Because I learned about Nirvana. You know?
Yeah, well, I don't know much about them, but I'm only going when I'm being shown, so I have to follow the angels.
Yes.
Okay, and she's showing all of these people.
Jesus is here.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I could tell you, when we talk about Jesus, when I was getting ready for your reading, I have to put out your name. And even when I saw your name last night on the list, Drago, first I thought of Rocky. Remember the film Rocky, the Russian man Drago? For some reason, that flashed in me. You never did boxing years ago.
Yeah.
Were you ever into boxing?
What?
Boxing.
No.
No, that's okay. But for some reason, that flashed in my head. But when I said the name again, I said, there's something about this name. There's something very spiritual about this name. So when I put your name in, because I've got to do my meditation and connect with the angels, God, Jesus Christ. You know, when we look at pictures and we see the heart, we call him the Sacred Heart. When I put out your name, that's what came around me, the Sacred Heart, right?
Yes.
And in all of the traveling that I've done, when I saw that, I meet lots of people, but sometimes I meet a holy man. A holy man.
Do you think I'm holy man?
Even though you live a grounded life, does that make sense? And you're grounded and balanced, and you're in this world with us, but you're also very holy with that world. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I feel like you put the basics of your life on your teachings. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I think a lot of people have moved forward in their life to go on to follow their own journey because of you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I think wherever you go, whatever you do, you give a lot of peace and a lot of comfort to people.
I want to help people.
But you're doing, but I think, because when I see you in the group, right, it's like you got this wonderful leadership quality. But when I go into the circle with the angels, even though I've never sat in one of your circles, I feel there's a lovely simplicity when I go into the energy. You're not complicating it for me. You're making me learn it in a very simple, that it's natural.
Yes.
It's like if we were born with it.
I don't like to complicate.
Does that make sense? And the more natural it is, I feel like I can open my own heart to my own divinity, to God, descended masters, to who it is that we believe in. But I believe when you're working, these descended masters and the Buddha comes in, and it's like they're inspiring me with their knowledge to help me. I think you were born to do this.
Yes,
Does that make sense?
So.
I can't put you in a shop and make you a shopkeeper, or I can't put you as a fisherman. Does that make sense? It's like when I feel you were born to do it, this is what the rest of your life will be about.
Yes.
But you wouldn't want to change it, she's telling me, because that's where you feel alive. And because you feel alive, and I know you're getting older in life, and I mean that with respect, but I feel like your spirit is not getting old, it's staying young. Am I going crazy here?
No.
Or am I true?
No,
right?
that's true.
And as she brings me in here into your spirit, I feel like, but also when I go into your spirit, is there a wise old man in there?
You know I am spirit.
Yeah, but is there a wise old man in
me?
there? No, yeah, in your spirit, it's like there's a wise old man that lives there.
If she said...
right, and every time I want a bit of knowledge or I need to know something, it's like this wise old man presents a book to me. Does that make sense? It's like he's got a little library in there, and every time I need something, he's going, right, he needs that information. I don't know if that's a joke with them, but I'm going with them, okay? And they're doing that, and all of a sudden, they present me with the knowledge, and I have the correct information at that time.
You know, I learned so much from teachers. And
yes, you do.
I think I have.
But now you're the teacher.
Yes.
But do you trust it?
What I trust?
Yeah. Do you trust being the teacher?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure?
Absolutely.
Because sometimes your little head gets in the way. Are you sure?
What?
Just. Do you really trust that you have the ability to be a teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did at one time you question it, going back in your life?
Yes, sometimes in past, yes.
Did you have a lot of difficulty going back in your life?
Going back on that way.
Yeah.
On spiritual way.
No,
yes.
Going back in your life. Did you have a very difficult time?
Yes.
But did you heal that yourself? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I know you had a past.
Yes.
And I know, but I feel your past is no longer with you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
As much as I feel like sometimes I in a reading I can go into people's past, but it's like I know you have a past and it was difficult, but yet when I go there, this big wall comes up as if to say the book is closed on my past. It's where I am in the moment. I feel like you've trained yourself to live in the moment.
Yes.
And to be in that presence.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And the more that you're in the moment and the more that you're in that presence, I feel life flows towards you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I know we can have little ups and downs, but that's life. But I think a lot of positive energy flows towards you. And I think every time you want something or you need something, it just appears miraculously. Am I right?
Yes.
Is she right? Right. So what do you need to change in your life? Nothing really.
Nothing really. Yes.
Does that make sense? I just feel there's great strength here with you. And I feel in that strength, the only way I can describe it, it's like symbolically like a big tree. Do you ever hear the tree of life? Does that mean anything to you?
Tree of life.
The tree of life?
Yes.
I feel like you are the tree of life, and I don't know where she's going with this, but all of these beautiful branches that are going out, but there's more branches sprouting, and every time some branch is sprouted, it's like God is bringing the branch. God is leading the way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I feel like every day when you get up in the morning, you hand your life to Him. And it's like you say, wherever I go, wherever I want to do, I will do it. Am I right here?
Yes.
And I think because of that, I think your life is cocooned in the present. You don't worry about the future.
No.
If you could bottle that, you could be a rich man. If you could bottle and teach so many people how to live in the moment, because so many people worry about the future. They don't live here, they live 6 months down the road. And because they live there, that sometimes is the cause of a lot of their problems. But it's like you have this wonderful gift in you because you've learned it, and it's taken you a long time to get here. But you've enjoyed it every step of the way. Even though I think there was times when you wanted to say, I'm giving up, I'm getting nowhere. But it's like a little voice sits on my shoulder and says, no, keep going.
Yes.
Because we'll finally find that place within us where I'll say, wow, I'm home.
Sometimes I said that because I saw that people don't want go up, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I said,
Yeah.
what shall I do here, you know, on this earth?
I think you've always been guided.
Yes.
And I think when you say to that man
I
above,
feel that.
you know, it's like he's not going to change anything for you, because it's like he has you exactly where he wants you. It's taken him a long struggle to get you there, because sometimes you resist it. Does that make sense? But I kind of feel sometimes, you sit on a mountain and you'd say to God.
On the mountain?
Yeah.
I go in 10 days. I go on the mountain.
Well, God is going to be waiting for you.
In India, I go.
Well, God, well, whoever you perceive to be God, I feel like I'm on the mountain with God, and He has me, right? And He's doing that to me, and He's saying, I have you exactly where I want you.
You see, I go to mountain.
Yeah, you're on a mountain, but God is on that mountain with me. I'm not saying that maybe you will see Him every week, because sometimes we see Him in our spiritual eye, but I feel like, well, I would believe that God is the wind. Would you believe God is the wind? I would believe that God is in
everything.
God is the oneness. And yet I'm sitting on the mountain, and the only way I can describe sitting on the mountain with you, it's like there's a lovely wind around me, but God is the wind. I know there's the wind, but this is the wind, but God is the wind.
Yeah.
And as I'm sitting in the wind, I can hear His voice, right? And it's like He's saying, welcome home. Does that make sense? And I know we don't always have to go to a mountain to find God, but because God is in here and He's there. But I just feel there's something special about this mountain for you. It's like the final piece of a puzzle that I need to put together.
I feel that.
Right. And it's like I'm getting, you know that when we make jigsaws and I've one little piece missing and I just can't find it. And it's like I'm sitting on the mountain and God hands me the little piece and He says to me, there you are, put it in. And when I put the jigsaw together, I look and I say, wow, thank you. My search is over.
It's over.
Does that make sense?
Last year I was also on mountain.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, but you didn't get the final bit of your puzzle.
No, it was too short time.
Yeah, but I think even every time you go there, it's part of the learning, it's part of the growth. But it's like he's giving me the little piece again, and he's saying to me, I've come full circle. Yes, we continue to learn. We will always learn because that's what we're about. But as I come full circle, and it's like I'm boarding the plane and I'm coming home, and all of a sudden, I can't describe the feeling I have. It's
peace.
It's a
tranquility.
It's like something I've never experienced before. But it's like as I sit in there, I know everything is okay. My life's okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right? And it's like he's saying to me, you know, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. I have never let you down. Now we walk hand in hand together. And I feel like when I come home off that plane, it's like I have a lovely sense of renewal in me. It's like for the first time more than ever, I know what I really need to do. Does that make sense? And it's like I'm sitting back in my circle with the people I teach, and I feel like my vibration is different, right? But I'm sitting in my vibration. I'm confident in it, I'm strong in it, but I'm at peace in it. I don't need to go to the mountain anymore because the mountain is right here.
You know why I go to mountain? Because it's strong energy, you know.
Yeah, but it's something for you. The mountain is he's waiting on the mountain for you.
No.
I'm not saying you're going to see him like the way we're looking at us, I don't know, because he says, I am the wind on the mountain. And in the wind, I'm hearing his voice. But he's giving me the jigsaw. Symbolically, he's giving it to me. But he's making me feel, you don't need the mountain.
Yes.
Because I'm right here.
Yes.
But if I feel I need the mountain, just for that one final connection, for whatever it might be, then it's okay to go there. But all I know is as I'm coming back, I feel 10 feet tall. Does that make sense? It's very hard. It's the peace, the harmony, the balance. It's like the Buddha, the way they all live in the moment. Does that make sense? Like I went to see the Dalai Lama last year in Ireland. He came to Ireland, and to sit the Dalai Lama.
What is your opinion about Dalai Lama?
I thought I loved the energy, just sitting in there in the peace, right? But he spoke a truth. Now I don't follow him or anything like that, but I like the energy and the peace that is in it. Do you not like him?
Who, Dalai Lama?
The Dalai Lama.
No. I was in Tibetan support group for Dalai Lama.
And did you like that?
Dalai Lama?
Yeah.
Dalai Lama is okay.
Yeah. But you weren't really happy with it?
I think my opinion is that maybe he's not so big spiritual teacher, but he's politician.
Yeah,
He's mixed.
Well, I would agree there because that day they were mixing politics with religion, and I
don't know really what is in his heart.
I don't know. Well, I just like, but sometimes sitting in the energies because so many people are spiritual and open and we're praying and all. I wouldn't follow him now, but that's my own personal opinion. But I just kind of feel, you know, you always had to find it your way and find your own truth. And because you did that, and all of this wonderful support that you have.
You know, he spoke saying things like Pope, like all liars in like religion liars.
Yeah,
you know.
You see, politics will always come into religion somewhere for some reason. But angels don't come to talk about religion. They say organized religion. Okay, it's about you finding your own truth, finding your connection to God, higher power, whatever, following your own spiritual journey. And I just feel there's something wonderful for you in your life. Does that make sense? It's like your life is cocooned in spiritual work.